Wendy joins us again with the first alert forecast. Wendy?
And we have a picture that one of our viewers sent in about all the lightning. Remember, we were talking about the lightning that was just so ever present out there. And here's a look from Ryan. This is the lightning mafia, is what he's calling himself. And you can see that this was on Bird Key, and we had lightning all around tonight from Manatee County down through Sarasota County, and we had those showers that came on in during the evening hours, and finally by about 10 o'clock tonight it was all over. And so we are looking at fair skies across our viewing area right now, with all of the rain over the central part of the state moving off towards the east. And by morning we could start to see some showers forming out here in the Gulf of Mexico, moving onshore earlier in the day than we've had over the last couple of days. And that's because we're starting to see that wind shift taking place. And so the winds are going to be coming in out of the southwest, and that's going to help bring us earlier showers and then heavy rains developing over the central part of the state, moving off towards the east during the latter part of the day. So that's one of the things that we're going to be looking at. And then of course there's the tropics. Oh my goodness, it's like somebody poked the bear, because these things are now just popping up all over the place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 systems out here in the Atlantic that we're watching right now. The one is a disturbance just around the Bermuda area, and then Florence. We've been talking about Florence for over a week now, and now we have Isaac, which became a tropical storm at around 5 o'clock today, and Helene is also a tropical storm. So we're going to start with Florence, because Florence is the one we've been tracking for the past week now, and you can see that all the models are bringing it right over here towards the Carolina coastline, and that should happen by the middle part of this upcoming week. Thursday, more than likely, is when that's going to happen. And then the other thing that we're seeing is the big surf that's going to be taking place along the east coast of the United States. And so that is going to be a concern as well, with rip currents and high tides there. And this is what the track is going to be. By Monday, this system is going to become a major hurricane once again, and then it's going to continue to move and strengthen across the Atlantic, and we could see winds of about 145 to 135 miles per hour as it approaches the coastline of the Carolinas. So definitely something that we're going to be paying attention to over the next couple of days. And in the meantime, we have Isaac, and Isaac is the storm that we need to be concerned with, because Isaac is the one that could have an impact on our weather. And what we're going to be seeing is that Isaac is this one right here, and we have Helene that's coming right off the coast of Africa, and not much of a concern for us at all. But Isaac is the one that is going to continue to push on towards the west, and Isaac has the opportunity of becoming a hurricane, and that could happen on Sunday. And so you'll notice that it's going to continue to move towards the west. This is the one that after next weekend could be moving into the Gulf of Mexico, pull up into the Gulf of Mexico, and maybe take on the same track that Gordon did just last week. So this is definitely one for us to be watching. And in the meantime, Helene looks as though it's going to be making more of a northerly curve towards the northern Atlantic, so it's not going to be an issue for us at all. But these are all the things that are going on right now out in the tropics. In the meantime, our temperatures have dropped down into the low 70s along the coastline. Many areas, as a result of the rain, seeing temperatures less than 75 degrees. And what we are looking at for tomorrow is those southwesterly winds, 10 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet with a light chop, and 88 degrees for the daytime high, with an isolated thunderstorm earlier in the day. Now we're only calling for a 40% chance of rain. This will be for Sunday. We had a change up here because of the time, and what we're looking at is by Monday we're looking at a 30% chance of rain. After that, it's a 50% chance for the rest of the week, with those temperature highs near 90 degrees. Taylor?